Hi, Eric Sorensen, Sorensen's Guide to Powerboats. Inboard rudders, having the most control you possibly can have over the heading of the boat is the whole idea of having a good steering system. One thing to look for in rudders, first of all, their size. There's a percentage of the size of the boat, the displacement of the boat, that should match up to the size of the rudders, and the bigger the better to a certain extent. Bigger rudders create more drag, but they also create more control. So in a convertible like this one, you'll tend to find bigger rudders than you would find on an express cruiser, just because they need that extra directional control, the extra agility when they're working fish at slow speeds. Another thing to look for on a rudder, these rudders come almost all the way to the transom. When this boat's up on plane, this is the waterline, the dynamic waterline. When it's stopped at the dock, here's the waterline. But when you're on plane, look how close the air is, the ambient air is to that rudder. If this rudder came out at the same height that it is here, came out to the stern of the boat, there would only be a matter of inches. And when you put the rudder over, it creates a high pressure area on one side of the rudder and a low pressure area on the other. And that low pressure, that partial vacuum, it can easily draw the air into the rudder and create a stall, and you lose your steering effect. So what this builder has done, which most builders do correctly, is they trim off the rudder. They create an angle here, which effectively makes the trailing edge of the rudder deeper in the water, increases the distance to ambient air, and makes it less susceptible to stalling.